So my son Edmund was born without a left hand. We found that out about 8 weeks old when he was in my stomach, and from that day on I just resolved that Edmund was born that way and that he was perfect and he was whole.
One day someone asked me what happened to your arm. I usually say I was just born like that.
I focused on getting him a prosthesis that we could use as a tool, much like you would a hammer or screwdriver, so that he could learn how to ride a bike, for example. I reached out to the garage at Microsoft and asked for volunteers if anybody knew how to 3D print a prosthesis, and Anthony Seo and Matt Fleming came forward and they volunteered to print this prosthesis for Edmund.
I got a 3D printer over the Christmas holiday, and I was been tinkering around with 3D printing, and that's when I saw Amy's email on the garage DL. She was asking if anybody knew anything about 3D printing, so I responded, basically saying I don't know how to produce a 3D prosthetic arm, but I'll be willing to try if nobody else volunteers. We did our best. We looked up the instructions, we followed those guides, we took the measurements, and 3 weeks later we were able to produce an arm. And matter of fact, the arm that we produced wasn't supposed to be the final arm. We were just like, we thought we were going to screw it up the first time. We thought we were going to come up with something that just wasn't working at all. And we just got really lucky. It fit perfectly, he loved it, he was already picking things up.
They printed this out for us. It cost exactly like $25. It was amazing. Edmund was really excited because it was the first time he was able to pick up a box with his left arm, or even like a piece of plastic, or play with two Pokemons in his hands.
I'm inspired by Satya's message and Microsoft's message that we are here to empower other people in the world to do more, to achieve more. And that was really our goal with this prosthetic arm, was to give Edmund and other children like him an opportunity to do more. Because a prosthetic arm is not something that's going to make you whole. They are already whole. They are who they are. It is a tool like a screwdriver or a wrench. It allows them to do specific tasks that they may not have been able to do before. So our goal with this prosthetic hand was to allow him the opportunity to ride a bike, to be able to write with a pen, and just do those two things really well, so that he could use it whenever he needs it as a tool to allow him to be more empowered, to allow him to achieve more through what he wants to do.